let's move on into the last part. And I'm going to start off here. I'm not going to throw it to you like I usually do. Predictions for the Big 12. I'll go ahead and say it. Here is my prediction for the Big 12 this year. Oklahoma, are they going to win it all? Yeah. They are going to win the Big 12. However, they're not going to make the college football playoff. And you may be sitting there going, but Ricky, how is that? They win the division, or they win the conference. How do they not make it the college football playoff? Well, I'll tell you. This is the storyline that's going to go on. Oklahoma's going to lose one game. One game coming into that last one. They're going to lose against Texas. Texas is going to have their number yet again in the Red River Shootout. Oklahoma State, they're going to come into that last game undefeated. Oklahoma is going to beat the Cowboys in that last game, force a tie at the top of the Big 12. No Big 12 team goes to the college football playoff. We will most likely be looking at ACC, Big 10, SEC, and SEC, or SEC and Pac-12. That's how I see it going down. Oklahoma, because of a loss against Texas, will not be in the college football playoff.
We've got a skeptic. How about that?
What do you think?
I've got Oklahoma. I'll just do my top 5.
Go ahead.
Oklahoma at number 1. They end up 10-2. TCU at number 2. Oklahoma State at 3. Baylor 4. West Virginia 5. Oklahoma, not Oklahoma State. Oklahoma, because they lose 2 games, somebody does better than that. Oklahoma won't make it. I could be wrong.
So you have no change in the top 5 except for TCU and Oklahoma State flip-flopping from last year.
Yeah.
I'll do the same thing as you. I'll go Oklahoma and Oklahoma State tied for the top, so that's 1-2. Number 3 will be TCU. Number 4, I'm going to go ahead and say West Virginia. And number 5, either Texas or Texas Tech. I think Baylor falls out. Baylor falls out of the top 5, and either Texas Tech or Texas move up. And I think Iowa State will finish either 6th or 7th in the Big 12.
Pretty high on Texas, aren't you? You are always all over them.
This is the year they got to make it happen.
You are like a Texas stalker.
This is the year
you are going to be arrested for stalking Texas.
No, not a chance,
totally.
not a chance. But that's going to do it. Well, before I sign it off, you got something for us to end this, don't you?
Well, every once in a while, you scroll to the bottom of your page, right? You're on.
Am I on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram? Where am I on?
No, you're just you're looking up what you're going to talk about for a podcast, right? Okay. You're on Athlon Sports. And fans, let me tell you, some days, and this is for anyone who may be having a bad day out there. Some days you just need a smile, right? So I'm on Athlon Sports and I'm scrolling towards the bottom, and they tell me you might also like. And there's a number of things. But one of the things that comes up is Athlon's must-see college cheerleader galleries. Why would I not click on that? So once you click on that, it takes you to a wonderful amount of pages. 20 best NFL cheerleader Instagram pages. Wonderful. 20 amazing SEC basketball tournament cheerleaders.
Do I have to put this in the description?
Great.
Is that what you're saying?
College football's best cheerleaders from week 11. Alrighty, let's click on that. The first one that comes up, a little cutie from ASU. We can only imagine she's a good time on the weekend. So, that's what I'm thinking. And folks, I want you to have a good day too, so make sure you check it out.
Should I put that link in the description?
If you didn't, you would not be doing justice to the world.
Okay, so you guys can see that down in the description. If I remember to do so when I upload this podcast to SoundCloud and YouTube. If you're listening on SoundCloud, go ahead, hit that like and repost button. If you're on YouTube, go ahead, hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure to check us out on patreon.com/mostvaluablepodcast. Brandon was on the exclusive Patreon podcast for the month of July. Go ahead, check out the Patreon page, find out how you can get that exclusive podcast from the MVP guys. Thank you guys for checking out the Primetime Podcast. Brandon and I will be back next week. And as always, Have a good day, everybody.
Thank you for listening to this MVP podcast. Follow us on Twitter at Most Valuable Pod for more great podcasts.